Because what Coach Holm is saying is that we're diversifying our offensive options. Even if LWX takes 2 crowd controls to the face and just instantly pops, we have other people to clean up and finish the fight. They have a lot more staying power in these two
here with his best champion in the Jarvan. Now I fear for someone like Yagao, but also for that bottom lane dive that we talked about.
Damn, this is such a rough mid-jungle to play up against. Elise and potential level 2 gank from Tien, Jarvan. That's the reason he's doing it.
True, we're going to see the mid lane engage as well. Flaw's working towards this jungle. Smite comes down to his level 2, the flash over. Cocoon into spider form. Flaw's going for the 1v1. Where's the bottom lane? Not involved as Repel comes up. Tien gets the smackdown, but Imp and Lumao might have to burn a flash to get over the wall. The Hail of Arrow's not there. The Winds of War as well. Tien is out. Doesn't have the flash available. He's in the back of the pit as Flaw's in the river. Imp is getting mighty low as well. First blood over to Doomby. JDG caught in the river. Flash forward. LWX and Doomby get the blood. FPX! It begins again!
And it's a 3-for-1 in their favor. That was so good on Flawless. I thought he was going to lock down the kill, but the triumphs come in.
Gale itself. Flaw's going to try and bring momentum back into his advantage, but with the Cocoon landing down, we're just going again. JDG
Everyone's
on FPX. Now for the flag and drag onto Yagao. He has to flash. Cassiopeia onto Flaw's. Repel eventually comes through, but he has no one to jump to. Here goes Doomby again. Kimgoon picks up a kill. JDG, this is going horribly wrong. Lost chapters, so ability to roam up with Doomby, who's now looking at the top side.
Zoom knows something's going up.
That's the flash, that's the Hema plate. Can Zoom turn this around underneath the turret? Here comes Petrifying Gaze, locked in place, staring at a wall.
And that Cannon Barrage did nothing.
Do FPX know? I think they went over a ward.
Tien is really far away, and they can fully spot the Jarvan before he even comes in. This should be a tower dive.
He uses flag and drag onto the Raptors, so Chris gets locked down. Cocoon's there. Golden with the stopwatch as Flawless takes a turret shot. In comes the block. LWX takes the sigil as Doomby's coming in. Flashes the flash. Great reaction from Flawless. That was instant
follow-up ganks coming in from Tien, and Flawless actually scaled back.
Wow.
He just farmed up.
Such a testament. Flawless has to flash away. Locked down, concussive blows. Has to
nowhere
repel,
to go.
but he has nowhere to go. You're right, Clement. Jarvan locks him down, dunks him as Zoom trying to follow up, and Tien going to take a barrel to the face. Cannon Barrage comes through, but they can't get him. Imp trying to snipe him down, but he's already out of there. Good pick. That's Flawless, and even Kimgoon to threaten from the side.
Props to JD Gaming for their recovery, and also just playing off the mistakes here from FPX.
That's right, it's going to require a miracle fight this early in the game for FPX to get someone, and it might be Flawless as they've got themselves concussive blows locked up. Repel's not there, he won't be able to flash away either. Petrifying Gaze as Cannon Barrage comes in, but Zoom is nowhere nearby. They poke out here, but it's just Imp and Lumao. Flawless dies again. FPX are repeat offending.
3 minutes have been absolutely crucial. They do spot the Baron now, though.
Finally making a move. Doomby sliding in as well. Telo going to be channeled here, but JDG pull off the Baron's in, going in, finds self-cataclysm into the back line. LWX gets exhausted, but Zoom has already found Tien as Yagao is trying to lock down Chris, but look at FPX. 2 kills already. They get untouched. So many damage threats for JDG to deal with. Cocoon comes through, Doomby just turns back onto Flawless. The fight continues as Doomby has hit level 16. Twin Fang after Twin Fang. Flawless has to flash over the wall.
Putting the miasma down. Zoom had his flash there. Imp had his flash as well. They could not make it out of the pit,
Here we go
knowing
again.
their tools so well.
Yagao can't jump back onto the distortion. Flawless is around the wall. They turn for the fight. The Cocoon doesn't land. Lumao gets slowed down. Doomby wants to take the fight. Flawless still around the side. They just turn for Yagao, but there's so much mobility, and Doomby can't get the miasma down onto Yagao. Movement speed from the minion zone. The Winds of War do no damage, so don't look at that. Instead, look at our FPX pull off the
area. So I like this move here.
Level 16 on Doomby. They do this so darn quick. Now that everyone's alive for JDG, Baron's going down quick. Flawless has to play the 50-50. Can't get in the pit. Where does it go? The taunt coming through from Galio as FPX find themselves in the engage. FPX might be cleaned out as Chris has to flash away. LWX is going to go down as well. And that's Imp cleaning the fight. Triple kill. Make it a double for Zoom as well. Full-blown ace for JDG.
And that was just the top laners being nuclear bombs and wiping each other off the map. But JD Gaming come out ahead. They have the HP bars to live through it.
Barrel.
Whew.
Here we go again. FPX trying to get a pick, waiting for Flaws to walk forward, but with the volatile Spiderling, easy to check brushes, but easy to get caught as it's If Zoom has to flash out, Redemption comes down, Imps into GA, that's the pickup. Zoom gets the barrel though, as the Glacial Fissure knocks him up. Imp is down, but Tien is low, finds himself a bit of the healing as there's Gimgoon in the front line, disjointed from the rest of his team. It feels like it. Yagao jumps on him, but the Hemoplague heals him back up. JDG get picked off, and FPX Scryer's bloom to the side. Those Baron timers and Elder Dragons are correct, ladies and gentlemen. It's coming up soon, but Tien just wants to force the fight. Remember, front to back, this is good. Zoom locked on down, goes Golden there with a stopwatch as FPX are in a choke. Doomy at half health. They're on to Zoom. Can they find him? The flash forward. Yagao
Finds Doinby.
gets Doinby on the side. Gimgoon has to flash in. Can the Vladimir get AoE? He can't. Oh my god, Yagao, you menace. LWX is still alive and JDG are low, so that's why this 3v5 is still on the
All the timers we were talking about happened that fight. They were setting up around Elder.
Oh, no.
They were going all in on Zoom. It didn't work out.
They got to back away. Here comes the teleport. It's Zoom. Barrel's at the ready. Jack Sparrow is back in.
Oh my god.
Finds two. Zoom will get launched on, but Tien's dead. JDG, this is the fight. Goodbye, support. Hello, Zoom.
And JD Gaming are going to advance. That was 4,000 damage in a single skirmish from Zoom. There's no one in the path anymore. Only Doinby and Gimgoon. They have to hold off 5 members from JD Gaming.
And JDG Zoom launches down. He says, why is the rum gone? For JDG, they launch forward. This is the fight that ends all. For JDG, the first Nexus turret, Gimgoon has to save the game. Hemoplague
finds
there.
one.
Imp getting low. Gimgoon needs to save it. Can the top laner do it? He can't. Imp auto attacking, but he's hitting the turret. Imp just hit the Vladimir, but he can't. Gimgoon saves it, but Zoom Yagao, isn't it the story of JDG? The Dumpling Brothers unite, and in Game 5, the miracle run for JDG sends them to the grand final.
JD Gaming, this is the first time that they're going to reach the finals, and you can see the emotions running high. We play better when no one thinks we're actually win. Flawless breaks down into tears. He played in LCK before, did not have a good run.
Someone who was once on Doomby's team, that the stretch didn't extend to Worlds, that they didn't take their rightful place near the top of the throne. Now they have their chance, and JDG will be heading from first round of playoffs all the way up to the grand finals.
No one could have saw that coming. Like, Flawless really deserves this game win. He tried so hard to come back from a 0-2 deficit. We thought the game was over. They did come in with their own pocket picks. They did stay true to their own red side selection, to the counter lanes. They thought themselves as better individuals, and they proved it today.
And who but Zoom to end that game?